Just going to change this so we can start. So we should be live on YouTube and live on Facebook, so it's all good. So yeah guys, good morning. It's Monday morning here on a very sunny Chiang Mai. It rained really hard and the lightning came down big time, and cats were I mean, it woke me up, and it was just a lightning strike which was very close by, and man, it was loud. Made me jump out of bed. So that was really, it was really pouring down, like literally it was just so wet. And now it's very sunny. It's going to be probably a hot day today. So this is Monday morning, guys. What I do in the morning is I do all my stuff, check my accounts, do some work, probably usually do a live stream in the morning, and then that's it. I'm done for the day. I caught up with a buddy yesterday with hey Ashok, how you going, bro? I caught up with a buddy yesterday, Sean Walters. He's been doing online marketing for a long time. And he used to do a lot of programs, similar programs I used to do, and he used to cop a lot of flack from people because he used to call these programs out, make videos of them, and people would despise him because he would tell people that, you know, these programs are you make money with these programs, but they're going to stop paying you at some point. People got some people got very pissed off with that. I did a lot of videos myself, so I can relate to what he's doing. Anyway, he's in Chiang Mai, and we caught up for a chat, and we had a feed. Every Sunday they have Sunday markets, so it's a big market, and we got there early because I knew it was going to be really packed. As the sun went down, as the sun went down about 6:30, we caught a snap photo, but it was getting very packed, and you know, thousands of people go there, thousands of people, possibly tens and thousands of people go to this market. It's one of the biggest markets in the world. Anyway, so I caught up with Sean and chatted for about 3 hours actually, just about make money online, and you know, what's happening with the space and what's happening with crypto, and so it was good to get his thoughts on it, and you know, we're talking about the crypto space in general, what we're seeing, what scams are coming up, and what traps newbies are going to fall into. You know, it's the same record getting played, and you know, for the people that have been around for a while, you know, they know what's going on, right? But the new people, and there's always new people coming on board, yep, they're gonna get screwed. And unfortunately, that's just that's what happens, right? It's just, you can't tell people. You try to tell people, but they don't want to listen because they're too you know, they got the green monster comes out, and all they can think about is money, and all common sense goes out the window, and all they think about is profit. And because they had this program that someone told them about, that they can make, you know, 3 or 4% a day or 5% a day, right? And within 20 days they're going to get their return on investment back. So they start putting all this money in, pour tens and thousands of dollars in to a program where they've never even met the owners or never even done their due diligence on it. And this is the sort of stuff that's going on in our space. So it's all good. It's all good. There's a lot happening. In the crypto space and the ICO space. Bitcoin. Wow, Bitcoin's. If we look at WorldCoin index and we look at Bitcoin, we should be happy with where Bitcoin is, even though it took a big dip recently. If we look at the 1 year chart of Bitcoin, you're gonna see how lucky we really are with Bitcoin. And if you just invested into Bitcoin and did nothing else, you would have made money. More so putting it in these programs where you think you're going to make money but you lose money, right? So if you just would have put Bitcoin in and just did nothing, didn't do any programs or anything, I can't quite get the 1st of January, but it's the 2nd of January, 899 USD, right? And today it is 4,600 and 19 or 20. So that is massive. That's more than a 50% increase, 500%. That is amazing. It's ridiculous how much Bitcoin has gone up. 899 times 5. Yeah, it's more than a 500% increase in your investment. 400% profit. So if you would have just done that and put in 10 grand in Bitcoin, you would have, and you bought it at 899, you would have 50 grand. So you would have already made 40,000 USD within 10 months. 40,000 USD profit. So you didn't have to actually do any programs. All you need to do was buy Bitcoin and do nothing. If you would have put just 10,000 USD, you would have actually made more money, because I've seen more people put more money in programs and they've lost, and then they've gone to the next program, put more money and they've lost and lost. But if they would have just put it into Bitcoin and just did nothing, got on with their daily life, this increase in the Bitcoin price, they would have actually made in excess of $40,000 profit. So that just goes to show you where the landscape is at the moment with Bitcoin and programs. All right. Because these programs will, it's the same. Well, we talked about this yesterday with Sean. We said, you know, it's just a new. You think about the programs last year or 2 years ago. Everyone's doing this one program, right? And then the next year, that program was gone. Now everyone's doing this new program, right? And then now this year, everyone's doing a big program. Everyone's in the same program, right? I won't mention names, but everyone knows the name. There's a couple of big programs. Everyone's in that. So next year, right, there's going to be something new. This guys, I want you to think about what I just said. 2 years ago, there was another big program. Everyone was into that. Then the next year after that, there was another program that everyone was into that. The previous program that they were into, gone, right? And then the next year after that, they were into everyone a big program. Now everyone's into this big program, right? And then next year, this will be here. It will be either gone or still be paying, or something would have happened. They would have changed the terms and conditions, maybe screwed the people over, or something will change in the next 12 months, right? Good and for bad, but in another year's time, it'll be something else big, right? So this is the reoccurring. You guys don't have to believe me, right? You guys don't have to believe me one bit, right? But I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen, all right? Next year, it's going to be something new. It's not going to be the same program. So if you just analyze what I just said and think it from an objective perspective, right? It's likely that the program you're in now, that you're putting all your money into it now, is not going to be the same program next year. It's going to be it's going to be something different, and everyone's going to flock to that. just as they flock to the one previous and the one previous to that. It's the same people flocking to the next big thing. Okay, do you understand what's going on? All right. So you're putting your hard-earned money into this current program, thinking this is the thing, you know, blah blah blah. They've secured contracts, this and that, whatever the case may be, right? Some big thing, innovative thing, or new bot or something, or but they've said that, you know, it's going to revolutionize their industry. It's going to change the industry. It's a game changer. We've all heard these terms. It's a game changer, right? It's going to be the next XYZ, right? It's going to be bigger than Facebook. It's going to be, you know, the next YouTube, blah, 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 blah. That's all it is. It's just people talking shit out of their mouth, hyping things up, because that's what this industry does, right? They take something very small and they hype it up and blow it up, because that's how they create excitement, and that's how they get people to join them, right? This is what drives this whole industry. It's all fear-based, right? If you don't get in now, you're gonna lose, and in the actual fact, you won't lose unless it's limited, right? Unless they cut the limit of people going in, then you'll miss out. But you won't miss out. I mean, like, yeah, you'll miss out from the beginning, but the scarcity that most people put into online marketing is false, right? It's just false. But it's all designed for you to get your money, right? To get your money out of your back pocket into theirs. That's what it's designed to do. So the newbies will fall for this stuff. The people that have been around for a long time will just look at it and laugh and just go, it's the same shit getting played, right? So this new program now that everyone's joining, whatever it is, I won't name it, next year it'll be something different, right? Because all the same people will move on, because they like the flavor of the month. They like shiny things, because then that's how they can promote it. You know what I mean? Because I know how this, guys, I know how this game works, right? You know what I mean? I've been in this game for a long time. I know how it works, right? And I know many things that you can use to persuade people into joining, you know, your programs. You know, I just now that I've moved further back, and I'm not in that space, I'm just looking at it from a different perspective now. In fact, I don't even spend much time on it. I'm too busy on my crypto and my ICOs. But there's a lot of people still, you know, obviously doing it full time, or trying to make a full-time living. For those people, I want the best for those people, because it can be very profitable for you. If you have a big influence, you can make a lot of money. But long term, it's not sustainable. You'll make some money in the beginning. If you're a big follower, if you have a big influence, you'll make a lot of money. But usually in about a year or two, you'll have to rebuild, because that program will lose its shine. It will lose its sugar-coatness, or, you know, it's no longer sweet, and people will go flock to something else. And next year, the program that you'll see this year, it'll be less appealing, or won't be around, or it'll still be there, but they've changed something, and people have moved on, and then there'll be a new program next year, right? Just trust me on this, guys. Just trust me on this, right? You can say I'm wrong, but just wait a year and you'll see, all right? So what can you do personally for yourself to do the best situation for yourself? You can work hard now and get as many people to join your program and make some money, but just know that later on down the track you'll be rebuilding. And there's nothing, if you're happy to do that, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that if you're happy to keep on rebuilding. But I would recommend that you start to actually learn stuff that yourself into crypto, into if you want to go into ICOs. Yeah, that's something you can do. But definitely learn about Bitcoin and learn everything that you want to know about. crypto, because crypto is the emerging trend. Diversify your portfolio, because if you get into a couple of good solid coins and you just sit on them like Bitcoin, you would have just bought Bitcoin and did nothing with it, you would have got a 500% increase. Now there's many coins in the crypto space that are doing that, sometimes more. So I recommend you learn more about crypto and invest some of your portfolio into building a crypto portfolio, and then just buying those coins and sitting on them. Don't trade them, just sit on them, and just watch them over the next, give it at least 12 months. Look at them regularly, but don't pull out of them, because if they're good coins and good projects, they'll 10, 20, 30x over time. Now, one of the biggest ICOs that I've ever seen happened last night, right? And I caught it, and we're talking about Red Pulse. Okay, this ICO is, in my opinion, it was like top 5, top 3, and I'll be happy if I 5x it. If I 10x it, I'll be happy, but I'll take 5x. All right, I think that's where it's gonna go. But I mean, it's all said and done now, so that's why I'm telling you after the fact. You would have known if you were in the group, right? This is a lot's happened this week with ICOs. A lot has happened, and what I'm seeing in the ICO space is the same record getting played in the Make Money Online space, right? What happens is ICOs have these part of their allocation in their token supply, or they have a breakdown of what they're going to do with the tokens, right? And they display this on their website. And a small portion of it, usually the smaller the better, is what they call a bounty program. And a bounty program is like they give away free tokens to people, influencers, and some of them do referral links, and they give away tokens just to get the word out on social media. So it's not really free advertising, but to them they don't have to pay anything up front, I guess, because they're giving away tokens for it. So what I'm finding is people are getting into these bounty programs, and they're spamming the shit out of their links to everyone, which is bringing down the ICO itself, because now people are messaging me left, right, and center. Hey, join the program, join this ICO. I mean, I know it's a shit ICO straight up, right? And they're telling me to join it. Not all of them are shit, but they're telling me to join it. And it's the same shit. People want something for free. They want something for nothing. They'll take the referral link and spam the shit out of it. So hopefully someone will join up and they'll get free tokens. So this is type of people that are from the Make Money Online space, and now they're migrating over to the ICO space. They don't want to invest anything themselves. They don't want to learn how to properly invest into ICOs, evaluate ICO for its risks and potential, and to making a profit on the investment. They don't want to put anything down. They just want to spam the shit out of everyone to get free tokens. This is their mindset. Always want free. I can tell you now, free gets you nowhere, right? Until you invest money in yourself and make investments in crypto and ICOs and anything out there, that's when you're going to move forward. But if you have a free mindset of wanting everything for free and putting nothing down yourself, that says a lot about yourself and the type of person that you are. And that's what these people want. Okay, I get it. Some of them don't have money, but you still can you can still spread the word of an ICO without spamming the shit out of everyone, right? The way they're going about it is the wrong way, and it's making the ICO look bad, because these idiots are spamming the shit out of, as they do with Make Money Online. It's the same deal, right? So these idiots have in Make Money Online now migrated over to ICOs, and that's what they do. They spam, right? Idiots, that's what they are. So that's what I'm seeing with ICOs and bounty programs, and I think if the ICOs limit the percentage of tokens I give away only to accredited, approved people that are allowed to do the bounty program, I think that'll be best. Not just giving an affiliate link, because that's just gonna spread spam all around the internet for these idiots spamming. There's a lot of things to talk about. That's why we got a webinar tonight it's at 6:30 p.m. I'm going to try a different time. So we're half an hour earlier this time, because I know people around the world have got to, it's a bit late for them. So instead of 7 o'clock, it's going to be 6:30 tonight. So for users in the ICO Gold Rush, jump on this one, because there's a lot to talk about this week. In fact, September has been a massive month, and now I think October, I think there's less ICOs, so we can catch up, because you really got to research your ICOs at least 1 month to 2 months ahead. Right, so we're getting to the point now that many of the people in an ICO Gold Rush will start to cash out, and we can discuss that. We can discuss a lot of things that have happened, which I'm starting to see things in the ICO. A big thing happened with now this is just a rumor. I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that the Kin ICO raised $100 million, and now they're not allowing tokens to be sold, only to be used in the ecosystem. Now I don't know if that's true, but that's the rumor I heard. I mean, if that's the case, and if it was the case, I mean, that's not really good. That's not. I mean, it's the whole point of having the ICO is to get investors, right? Yeah, I get that. I get that tokens, the token value will increase if you keep it inside the ecosystem. Use the token for what it's meant for, as a utility to purchase other services within their ecosystem. But I think if you withhold it and not allow it to be liquid in the market, maybe, maybe that's it's gonna. Well, it's already pissed off a lot of people, and the value of the token has dropped like 70%, I believe. So I mean, I this is what I heard. I mean, but I'm just saying, if this is the case, this could set a this could be like a thing for ICOs, right? If they do this, so it's dropped 35%. So it has dropped a bit, but this is the thing. If these ICOs say this, they're not going to say it prior. They're going to say it after. Because if they say that you can't cash out on your tokens, no one's ever going to join the ICO, right? I mean, you do, unless you're long term, but I wouldn't join it, right? The whole point is to cash out your tokens. So hopefully we won't see that. We won't see ICO people that run these ICOs start to change their terms and conditions. And it happened for Power Ledger, but luckily Power Ledger, I mean, they did it. They did the main ICO. They did change it to an uncap, but it kind of worked out. I mean, the people that got into Power Ledger in the first week got it cheaper than the people in the pre-sale. So they picked it up for $8.1 cents. As the people in the pre-sale, like myself, picked it up for 8.8 cents. And then on the second week it was like 8.83, and then on the third week it was like 8.9 or something. So the with Power Ledger changing their main sale, it didn't really have. I mean, it wasn't good for pre-sale investors, but it didn't really make a big difference in the end. 0.8 of a cent, right? So less than 1 cent. Still, you know, we don't want ICOs to start changing their terms and conditions mid ICO or throughout the ICO. That's not good. It's not good, right? And they can do that, but that sucks if they do. Especially when people have invested into an ICO like Kin, and then afterwards the fact that they've raised $100 million, if this is the case, allegedly, and then they change the terms. It's not good, because like, you already invested the money. If this is the case, I mean, I'd be extremely pissed off. But I didn't invest in Kin anyway, because I knew the token count was 10 trillion. I mean, why would you do that? You know what I mean? You're an idiot, right? Look at the token supply. It's 10 trillion, and there's I believe there's adding 3 trillion. Oh, sorry, 3 billion a year extra. So it's deflationary, if anything. Inflationary, sorry. But they're adding more supply, which is gonna make it worse. So, you know, I don't know. I'm glad I didn't get involved in this one either way. I mean, the token count was too high anyway. But I don't like to see investors getting screwed. And I think if this is the case, that they do not allow the tokens to be traded, if this is actually rumor is true, it's just screwing the investors. You know, always someone gets screwed in this game, always. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's a lot to talk about in the webinar tonight, so you guys jump onto that, and we can talk about that tonight, because I'm starting to see trends in ICOs, and there are some alarming things which we'll talk about tonight. But again, you know, you're going to know all this stuff because you're in the group, and you're going to be able to spot these pitfalls. That's the whole point of having the group, to get together and talk about all this stuff, because every week we learn something. Every week we learn something of ICOs, and this is the whole point. If you don't have that support, you don't have a collective group of people that can give their views. And I don't know everything either. There's a lot of big contributions from many members within the group, and then someone posts this and you go, oh wow, I didn't know that. So we've diversified the categories or channels within the Slack group now. So then we've got more ways to get the information faster, and we've got the pools as well. All right, so hi Mohammed. The pools will really help. Obviously that hasn't been you know, we're still working on growing that, but definitely the pools will help, because then we can get in the pre-sales, right? So that'll come guys. Hexacoin, let's have a look at Hexacoin. Extra coin, is it? How do you do it? Extra, maybe that's it there. Extra coin. To be honest, I've never looked at it, mate. It's not another. Oh, here we go. Oh fuck! This is another BitConnect. Another. This is what I'm talking about, guys. All right. This is what I'm seeing in the ICO space. So this is like Regal coin, right? Extra coin. Actually, you know what? Sean told me about this yesterday, but I didn't really take much notice of it. So yeah, so this looks like, basically this looks like it's a nice clean website. It looks professional. To the newbie, they wouldn't know what this is, but basically it's just another BitConnect, right? That's what it is. So we got extra coin, we got Regal coin, We got BitConnect. These are all the same type of so-called cryptos, and they do run a blockchain actually, so they are crypto coin. But what drives the value on these things is the inflationary hype and pumps they do within the community to invest. So it's the same. It's pretty much just carbon copy, same deal. You know, you invest, blah blah blah, lend, right? You lend. So what they're doing is they're staking, which means they're locking up part of the supply, right? Which means that the existing supply by default will go up, because if they can get people to join. So the ICO is opening coin offering ICO. So I'm assuming that the price of the ICO, here we go. So the ICO price now is $1 or 95 cents, sorry. And then the next is $1, $5, $10, $15. See, so this is the affiliate program. Again, it's a carbon copy of BitConnect, pretty much, or BitConnect at 7%, 3%, 1%. And this goes all the way down to 7 generations. Alright, so they're going to be paying out a lot of money if you're a builder. Alright, join us on the ICO. The site looks professional, I'll put it that way. Let's see the white paper. Let's see what the white paper says. At least this one's got a white paper. I'll give it that much. BitConnect didn't have a white paper. BitConnect didn't have a white paper, and they didn't publicly show the people, and people put millions into it. Unbelievable, isn't it? Now Regal Coin didn't even have their website finished. And there's already 2 million plus invested into it, and they had broken links. The grammar wasn't even finished, and already 2 million people. This is how ludicrous this industry is, right? People investing in stuff and they don't even know what's going on. So that's exactly the same, pretty much. I'm not sure Regal Coin supply, but the supply on this is very similar. I think BitConnect is 27 million. I'm not sure of Regal Coin. Total supply 29 million HX, right? So it looks like it's oh, it's a script. Okay, you can actually mine this. All right, it's a script. Okay, they're located in Dubai, I believe. This is the roadmap. They got a web wallet, start lending program in November. They got a trading on Nova Exchange. Anyone can get on Nova Exchange. Just pay the money. They will accept anyone. So that's nothing. That's a nothing exchange. Coin exchange is a little bit bigger. Android wallet, trade on exchange program. So it looks like they're having a centralized type of system like BitConnect, right? So this is forced. This is a forced type of deal. Well, BitConnect is a forced deal, right? It's not decentralized at all. It's forced. It's centralized. If it was decentralized and people could actually do what they want, then the thing would fall apart. Upgraded since the mini pool launch. Profit trading. So this is a carbon copy. This is literally a carbon copy. The initial coin offering will be launched on the 1st of October, the 30th of October, by selling 9 million hex coins for 30 days, and 300,000 hex coins will be sold every day as per schedule. So what they're doing is they're limiting the type of number of coins per day. Yeah. So 3 million times 30 is 9 million, right? So what this does is it creates scarcity. You know what I mean? Like if you get in there and you missed out the day, well then the next day you can still buy onto it, but then you got to get in there before the 300,000 sell, right? It's very crafty how they're doing it. Let's see. Lending is to increase your extra coin daily basis. Highest return is up to 48% per month on investment. 48% per month. Oh my god. Extra coin lending program. So register an account, deposit Bitcoin, buy extra coin, lending and profit. Yeah, pretty much exactly like Bitcoin, right? Like BitConnect. It's all the same shit. You'll find that all the people in BitConnect would have joined RegalCoin and they'll join ExtraCoin. That's the same shit. So I'll tell you how to make money in this with in a second. ExtraCoin. Okay. So it's pretty much a clone of BitConnect, and I can just looking at it now, I can just tell you it's a clone of BitConnect, and it's a clone, and RegalCoin's a clone of BitConnect, and this is now another clone of BitConnect, right? So they're seeing the success of BitConnect and how you can build a community and you can pump up the value of the coin even though does nothing. Who you're lending it to? You're lending it to who? You're lending it to a bot, the mysterious bot. So it just goes to prove if you have a community that you can pump up the coin and artificially inflate the price of the coin, that you can actually make money. So these guys are now launching. You're going to see more and more of these sites, right? These so-called ICO type of / BitConnect kind of crap. Now, can you make money with this? Yes, you can make money with this. You'll see all the people from BitConnect, you'll see all the people from RegalCoin jump into this as well. And the way you make money is through team building. That's where you make the real money. Okay, you're not going to make the money on 0.15%. That's you know, not much. Where you make the money is from recruiting. So then you get the 8% on the first level. So for those people, I mean, I could join this and I could make money with this. You know, I could probably make 10 or 20,000 in the first month from this. But am I going to do that? Hell no, I'm not going to do that. Because I know that one day this is going to fall down. It's going to eventually crash one day, right? But you know, it'll probably take a while. So if you guys want to join this, I would recommend, if you're a team builder, you will have success with this. Just join early. Obviously, it's still early, and build a team and bring your team in from BitConnect. That's basically what people are going to do. Bring it into this ICO, and then it's just same thing like lending and all that. Okay, so you can make money with this. Don't get me wrong. If you want to go there, if that's what you want to do, if this is your thing, that you want to bring people into a type of business like this that has no intrinsic value, offers nothing. There's nothing to this. It's just a shell. It's just people joining to make money with the lending, which is just superficial anyway. There's no lending. It's just a money game. BitConnect is just a money game, guys. All right, don't kid yourself. All right, show me the bot. No one can show me the bot. RegalCoin is just a money game, and so is this. This is just a money game. It's just a big inflationary HYP. Can you make money in this? Yes, you can make money with this. If you join in early, bring in your team, collect the 8% off their back, and then let them build the team out. You know, encourage them, motivate them, whatever, to build their teams, and you'll make more money. But if you get into this late, like at the end of this year or towards the next year, I mean, the later you get into this, the more risk. But if you're getting in early, you can make a lot of money. Now, as for the ICO stage, I would look at it as an ICO investment. So 9 cents, $1.15. I have no inclination to join the actual program. But at the ICO stage, I can buy in at the ICO stage. The problem is, I think you need to join the program to get in the ICO, I believe. So who knows? Who knows? But I mean, if you can cash out, yeah, of course. If you can get into $1.15 and it goes up to 20 bucks, and you can cash out, if you can cash out, right? Then of course you're going to make money. But if you can't, and you're going to wait 299 days or whatever, I don't know, then there's no point to it, right? But if you can cash out at ICO stage on no exchange, that's what they're claiming, you could make some money with this, right? So I'm not going to bash this 100%. I'm saying it has some benefits, but it's just another big connect. If that's your thing, then great, do it. So that's my toned down version of this. If that's the way you want to go, then yeah, fantastic, great, you'll make money with it. Hey George, hey Adam, hey Albert, and that's it, guys. So I'm gonna Monday morning, I'm pretty much done everything I need to do. I've got some miners coming, guys. I've got my miners coming, yay! So I've got 20 machines coming, but I've got in this batch, I've got some L3s coming. So L3s currently they're making about 10 bucks a day, $10.67 a day. So there's about 100 and something bucks a day coming from them. Litecoin goes up, goes down, difficulty goes up, goes down. But here's the deal with this before I close, alright? When you mine Bitcoin, when you mine Dash, when you mine Litecoin or any coin now, right? Too many people are looking at it the wrong way. You mine Bitcoin now, right? If you got a Bitcoin, if you mine an S9, you're actually going to lose money. You're actually going to lose money because there's nothing, you know, you're going to make less than, you know, you're going to break even like, you know, $1 a day or something, less than $1 a day. Then why are people just buying these S9s by the droves? Why are those people still building Bitcoin farms? Why are people still mining? Why are people haven't turned off their machines? Why is Ethereum, you know, the standard rig would be about 180 mega hash if you're running 5, I don't know, RX 80s, RX 580s, and you're only going to make, you know, that investment will probably cost you $3 plus, maybe $4, and you're only making $7 a day, $7.82 a day. Power consumption. You know what I mean? So why are people still doing it? Because the reason why people are still doing it is because it's still profitable. Short term, right? They might make a little bit of money now, but you got to think long term, guys, right? You're mining Dash now, you're mining Litecoin now, you're mining Bitcoin now. Where is it going to be in 2 or 3 years' time? You're mining it now, you're getting it, right? It's not worth much now, but you're accumulating it, right? You're accumulating it. Where's it going to be worth in 2 or 3 years' time? You're going to be a multi-millionaire, right? That's why these people have got machines. They're not stupid. You know what I mean? Right now, it's like the newbie will look at it and go, "Oh, I'm only making $10 a day. It's not worth it. I've just made a $3,000 investment," because they don't have that level or different. They have a different mindset. Their mindset is, I get paid weekly. I've got just enough money to get me through the week. That's the same mindset that they bring to this. Right? They look at it and they go, I'm only making $7.89, $82 a day. It's not worth it. Okay? But they don't look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, where is Bitcoin going to be in the next 2 or 3 years? In my opinion, Bitcoin now is nearly 4,600. In 2 or 3 years, it's going to be 50. I think it's going to be at least between 2020. It's going to be between 75 to 100 grand of Bitcoin in 2020, and that's only 3 years away. Right? So I reckon it's going to be close to 100 grand, for 1 Bitcoin. So if you want to think of it in a Bitcoin way, if you're mining Bitcoin now, and yeah, okay, you're not making much, but you're making that, 0.001 or whatever, okay, per day or whatever. You're making small amounts, and it might take you 2 months to get 1 Bitcoin, or it might take you 6 months to get 1 Bitcoin, right? But then, you buy more machines, and then you slowly increase that as the difficulty keeps on going up. You slowly, but you're accumulating this Bitcoin. Now, fast forward 2 or 3 years, when the next halving comes in 2020, the price of Bitcoin is going to shoot to the moon, to Pluto. Do not pass go. Right? As soon as 2020 comes, it's going to go easy 50 grand. But those people that thought about this prior 2 or 3 years ago, that started to mine Bitcoin, that started to mine Ethereum, that kept on mining Dash, kept on mining Litecoin, they saw the future because they're still accumulating. It's not worth much. They're only making $7, $8 a day, $10 a day. Fast forward 2 or 3 years. In hindsight, you look back and you go, oh, geez, I wish I would have Bitcoin. No one ever says, oh, wow, look how much Bitcoin I've got. Everyone always says, oh, geez, I wish I would have gotten Bitcoin 3 years ago. Well, this is what mining is right now. You're mining the stuff. It doesn't look profitable. Fast forward that same amount of Bitcoin and Dash and Ethereum that you're accumulating now, you fast forward that 3 years time, right? You could be a multi-millionaire because of the Bitcoin and the Dash and the Litecoin you're mining now, because you looked into the future and you knew that the price of it's going to go up big time, right? You just need to accumulate as much of it right now, and then later on the payoff's going to be later. See, because the problem is in this society, it's an instant gratification society, and people don't want to wait. They're impatient as fuck. They don't want to wait. They want everything now, right? And this is the thing. Instant gratification is the biggest killer I see of success. So this is why. This is why I'm trying to mine. I'm trying to get as much Bitcoin, Dash, Litecoin, whatever I can get right now. I can flip it into whatever currency I want, because I know that the strong currencies like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dash, Litecoin, in 3 years time, they're going to be worth a fortune. They're going to be worth a fortune. And Bitcoin in 2020 is going to be 50 grand plus, easy. As soon as the next halving comes, if you don't know what the next halving comes, you need to research your stuff on Bitcoin halving 2020. Look it up. Start doing your research. Like I said earlier on in the live stream, start educating your stuff. Educating yourself on this stuff, because what you don't know is it's potentially gonna, you're gonna lose a lot of money. So start educating your stuff on this crypto. That's why I'm mining Litecoin, because I see it that, yeah, okay, I'm not making much now, but what I'm gonna make in 3 years time, what Litecoin be worth. Even if I'm mining Litecoin now, I can flip it into Bitcoin. I just go to Shapeshift, I go to Changely, I go to pretty much any type of exchange out there or website. I can flip it directly from Litecoin to Bitcoin, and I can have it within half an hour. And then I can accumulate my Bitcoin, put my Bitcoin away for a rainy day, and I know that when 2020 comes, Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin is going to go through the roof, go to Pluto, and that's why I'm mining now, because I see the future. I know, in fact, I know the future, what's going to happen, right? And then when that time comes, people are going to go back and they're going to say, gee, I wish I bought Bitcoin for 4,600. You idiots, you could have mined it, right? You could have mined it and you would have had a never-ending supply of Bitcoin coming to you. Yeah, okay, it's only small. It's only, 0.000 whatever per day. Very, very small amount. But it's coming to you, right, in small amounts. And then you'll be the one saying, oh, geez, I wish I bought Bitcoin at $5,000. Now it's $50,000. That's right, you idiot. You had every opportunity. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not calling everyone an idiot. I'm just saying, those people will be the ones, thinking back in hindsight. And I won't be, because I'm doing it. Now, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I won't be left wondering, that's for sure, right? I won't be left wondering. So with that said, guys, I recommend you educate yourself on crypto. I recommend mining is a fantastic option to accumulate wealth now, because later on down the track, crypto is going to worth a shitload of money, and you'll be the one laughing all the way to the bank. Okay? So get into mining. If you don't want to do mining yourself with the machine, to get into Genesis mining, don't even bother. You. If you want to use my link, hit me up. If you don't, just go directly to Genesis mining, start buying contracts. I recommend you hold off on Zcash and Monero. They're pretty shit. Okay, buy Ethereum. It's only a 2-year contract, but Bitcoin's coming back in a couple of weeks, I believe, and that's the one to get. All right, buy as much as you can, because as soon as it comes back online, it's going to go again. The demand is outstripping the supply. So if you can get Bitcoin through Genesis, get it. I love Genesis, and it's automatic, hands-free income. One of the only reputable companies out there I trust. The only reputable company out there I trust. Only one. So with that said, guys, they're my tips. Have a fantastic day. See you guys on the webinar tonight for all you ICO Gold Rush members, and we'll have a chat tonight. Talk about everything ICO and what's happening. And for everyone else watching this live stream, have a fantastic day. Wherever you are, just keep hustling, and make that hustle every day, and then one day you better do what you want, like me and like many others online. So with that said, have a great day, guys. Catch you guys in the next live stream.